They actually struck out but reached base. And there's a foul to the screen, strike one. Reached base in the third inning when pitch got away from Minnick. Runner at first, nobody out. We're in the bottom of the fifth. Raiders trying to stay close to the Aggies here in the first game of the series. Ollie throws over to first, runner back. And the pitch to the plate is in for a strike. The count will go 0-2. Raider infield double play depth with a right-handed batter up. Aiken's pitch swung on, hit to center field. Snyder drifting back to his left a little bit, makes the catch for out number one. One out in the fifth. With the runner at first, the batter is Gianni Horvat, the second baseman. He's the transfer from UNLV. He's in his second year with the Aggies program here. Pitch to the plate. Horvat takes it low and inside for ball one. 1 ball, no strikes. Runner at first with one out, and Aikens throws over there, the runner back. The lights came on here a couple of innings ago. Not getting dark out here yet. The pitch low and outside. 2 balls, no strikes. The count to Horvat. Game 2 tomorrow will start at 5 o'clock Murfreesboro time. We'll be on the air at 4:45. Pitch misses inside, ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes. 1 on, 1 out in the fifth. Raiders trailing 4-1. Throw to first, runner back. Not much of a breeze stirring here at the moment. And there's a strike call, 3-1 to Horvat. Ollie wants a new baseball. 3 balls, 1 strike. And the right-hander delivers, almost hit him inside. That's the base on balls. 2 walks in the inning. That'll push Campbell down to second. First and second with 1 out. The batter is Woodcock. Catcher drove in a run with a first inning hit. Beginning to see a few shadows across the field now. In fact, just about the entire infield is covered in shadows. Pitch to Campbell. Right in there for a strike, 0-1. Runners at first and second. This pitch sails inside for a ball, 1-1. Akins checks the runners and throws a swing and a miss. Strike two. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Woodcock. Extended his hitting streak to 5 games with the first inning single. He also drove in a run with that hit. And the pitch is, Ollie thought he had strike 3, but pitch was called a ball. Close to that inside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runners lead at first and second. Pitches a ground ball to second. Clapp touches the base, throws to first. That's a double play. That will be a 4-3 double play. So Akins gets out of the inning with the ground ball that Woodcock hit. And the inning, no runs, there were no hits, and a man left. So we've completed 5 full innings here in Las Cruces, and the score is New Mexico State 4, Middle Tennessee 1. You're on the Blue Raider Network from Van Wagner.
At State Farm, when home and auto work as a team, you score and save money. I'm State Farm agent Andy Wama. Give me a call at 615-890-0850 and let's work together to win big by saving money on home and auto. With the service you get from State Farm, you might think our car insurance costs more. I'm State Farm agent Andy Wama. Give me a call at 615-890-0850 and let me show you with discounts up to 40%. You may find it even costs less.
Middle Tennessee Electric proudly supports the MTSU Blue Raiders, and we're proud to power the scoreboard lights at Reese Smith Jr. Field. When it comes to the electric service in the community, you can always trust MTE to do what's best for our members. We serve by providing affordable, reliable, safe electricity and outstanding member service. Here at MTE, we serve to make life better for our members and their communities. Visit www.mtemc.com to learn more. And that scoreboard, light it up, Blue Raiders.
WGNS, the flagship station for Blue Raider sports.
We go to the 6th inning in a 4-1 game, New Mexico State leading. Raiders will have the 2-3-4 hitters, Badulac, Bondolan, and Tyler Minnick to face the right-hander, Saul Soto. Soto's gone 5 innings, has allowed 1 run, a solo home run to Hayden Miller. And the Raiders have only 1 other hit, and that was a first inning hit by this guy, Clay Badulac. So he's 1 for 2 as he stands in. Soto's first pitch in for a strike, 0-1. And the right-hander delivers, low and inside. That hits the turf, bounces away. 1 ball, 1 strike. Raiders put 2 men on in the 4th inning, but without the benefit of a hit. It's the only inning we've had more than 1 man on base. There's a strike, 1 and 2 to Badulac. Kevin Nichols coaching at third. I don't know who that is coaching for. It may be Grayson. Pitches outside, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 3. That's the first out here in the 6th inning and the 4th strikeout for the pitcher, Soto. Coach Ryan Huber, who normally coaches first, I think he must be out scouting talent. He did not make the plane trip yesterday. Dolan hits the ball deep into left center field. And the center fielder made a running catch. No, that was the left fielder. Left fielder made a running catch in left center. Bondolan hit it on the nose, but That's another out. So they're 2 down, and Minnick swings at the first pitch and pops it up. First baseman in the middle of the infield will take it. Well, he expended all of 7 pitches in that inning. The last 2 batters hit the first pitch, and both were outs. So nothing across in the 6th. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th inning. New Mexico State 4, Middle Tennessee 1 on the Blue Raider Network from Van Wagner.
Nothing is more expensive than a missed opportunity that could have changed your life. Maybe you're just graduating high school, or are working and need to earn a degree to advance your career. Or you aspire to be a leader, and a graduate degree can make that happen. Whether you're just starting out or retooling for the future, Middle Tennessee State University can help you get there. MTSU, the University of Opportunities.
Hey Blue Raider fans, this is Tim Page with Exit Realty Bob Lamb and Associates. Are you on the fence about selling your home? Feel overwhelmed at the thought of purchasing a new home? Well, it's time to get moving. For professional, personal real estate services, give me a call today and put me to work for you. 615-896-5656, or you can reach me at exitmurfreesboro.com. Let's go Blue, and I'll see you at the game.
You're listening to MTSU Sports on WGNS.
Bottom of the 6th inning, it will be Rogers, Corbett, the number 8 and 9 hitters, and then Forrester, the leadoff man here in the 6th. Face Ollie Akins. Minnick's throw goes down to second. And Cole Rogers, the freshman center fielder, will step in. Rogers making only his 3rd start of the season. Like I told you, his dad Lamar was drafted by the Rockies, spent 4 years in their organization. And the first pitch to him is a ball low. Scoreless 5th inning for Ollie Akins after being called in with a runner at first and no outs. A double play helped him out. And the pitch. That was in there. 1 ball and 1 strike to Rogers. Only 1 left-handed hitter in the lineup and 1 switch hitter. Ball hit off his fist foul. Swung late at that pitch, and it's 1-2. Another right-hander down in the Blue Raider bullpen. Not throwing very hard right now. Akins with the pitch low for ball 2. 2-2. And the pitch. Strike 3 call. Caught the inside corner. Rogers called out on strikes for out number 1. First strikeout for Akins. Mr. Callow has sent me some updates. Final score, Kennesaw State 10 and Liberty 9. Florida International 3, Western Kentucky 1. Here's Corbett. Corbett hits one in the air to left center. Snyder's coming over, calls for it, makes the catch right in front of that big scoreboard out there. That is out number 2. La Tech leading Dallas Baptist 10-8 in the bottom of the 7th inning. Jacksonville over Sam Houston 4-0. I don't know if that's a final. I think it should be. And the softball update. First, here's Forrester. And the first pitch to him is right in there for a strike. 0-1. 2 outs, bases empty in the 6th. Lady Raiders are leading New Mexico State over across campus in the top of the 6th inning, 3-0. Should have a final on that before this game's over. Next pitch to Forrester's outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Well, Forrester's been on base all 3 times tonight. Switch hitter, he's batting left-handed for the first time against Akins. The pitch is outside, 2-1. Thanks to my partner back home, Mr. Callow, for sending me those updates. Pitch is fouled off, 2-2. Two outs, bases empty in the 6th. The Raiders down 4-1. And I think Forrester thought he was out, but I think Ollie thought he had the 3rd strike, but it was called a ball. 3-2. Here's Akins with the 3-2 pitch, and it's low. And Forrester reaches for the 4th straight time. And he's the leadoff. That's what a good leadoff man's supposed to do, get on base. Runner at first, 2 outs for Sorlizano. And you hate to say it, but this guy is due. He has grounded out 3 times. To 3rd, to 2nd, and to 1st. The only one he's missed is shortstop Matt Wolf. Ollie throws to 1st, runner back. Forrester is a base stealer, so you have to keep your eye on him. He has 12 stolen bases this season. Began a throw over there, and he's back. Runner goes, the pitch is high, and a throw to 2nd. Not in time. Clapp made the catch of Minnick's throw and came down the tag on the back of the runner. He must have gotten in there before the tag, so that's a stolen base, number 13 on the season for Forrester. And the pitch was ball 1 to Sorlizano. Now runner at 2nd with 2 outs. And the pitch. Down low, ball 2, 2-0. Akins checks the runner and delivers low for ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes. Runner leading off 2nd. Akins steps off the pitching surface. Did not throw back. Ready for the 3-0 pitch. And taken for strike 1. 3-1. So we mentioned no review system installed here at this ballpark, so whatever decision is made on the field, that will stand. The pitch. Shot to left field, a base hit. They're going to wave Forrester home, and the ball gets by Keaton Ray. Going to roll all the way to the warning track. recovers and gets it in quickly, but they'll score that a single and probably call an error. Yeah, a single and an error for the ball getting by Keaton Ray. The run would have scored anyway. So Sorlizano, who had been badly overdue tonight, drives in a run. First hit off Akins, first run. And a runner at second. With 2 outs, the batter is Namey, left-handed hitter. Akins pitch, swung on, hit in the air, and that'll be caught for out number 3 by Rogers in right field. So in the inning, 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left. We will go to the 7th. Let's give you the 6 inning totals first. For New Mexico State, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors for the Aggies, 1 run, 3 hits, 2 errors for the Blue Raiders. 5-1, New Mexico State leads. So we go to the 7th on the Blue Raider Network from Van Wagner.
Will Fraley, attorney at law, has experience you can count on. Former Blue Raider baseball player and MTSU alum Will Fraley serves Murfreesboro and the surrounding communities. Put a strong and experienced legal fighter on your case. Give Will Fraley a call and he can handle all of your legal matters, including criminal and domestic or family law. Visit willfraleylaw.com or call 615-410-7290.
Today's game is brought to you in part by proud partners of Blue Raider Athletics, Grannis & Associates, certified public accountants. They provide a full range of tax preparation, accounting, and bookkeeping services for both business and individual needs. That's Grannis & Associates. Give them a call at 615-895-1040 or visit Grannis & Associates online at gcpas.com.
The Blue Raiders are on News Radio WGNS.
I think that's Braden Munyon, our GA coaching first base for the Raiders, and neither one of the base coaches have had much business in this game tonight. First pitch to Keaton Ray is low for ball 1. Ray is grounded out and been hit by a pitch. Soto with the pitch, inside, 2 balls, no strikes. Raiders down now 5-1 as we're batting in the top of the 7th inning. And that pitch looked low and outside. It was called a strike. So that will make it 2 balls and a strike. Ray swings and fouls it off. 2-2. This is the time of day. We got dusk is getting ready to fall here, and it's difficult to see where that baseball goes. It's just swung on, fouled off to the left and out of play. Count holds at 2-2 to Keaton Ray. Junior outfielder, transfer from Walter State. Pitch is inside, ball 3, and the count goes full. Ground ball to second, 1 hop over to first in time. That is out number 1. That was actually the third baseman who was playing over there, so we'll call it 5-3, but it was really a ground ball to where the second baseman would normally play. So 1 out in the 7th. That, by the way, was the first 3-2 count Soto has had in the game. First pitch misses to Matt Wolf for ball one. I'm sorry, it was the second 3-2 pitch. The first 3-2 pitch, he walked Minnick. There's a strike call, 1-1. That is still very efficient pitching. Four strikeouts, just one walk. Pitch outside. 2-1 to Matt Wolf. Brett Rogers waiting to hit next. Soto's 2-1 pitch, low, ball 3. Pitch is swung on, hit in the air. Shallow left field. The shortstop's going to drift right behind third base. And the shortstop, Forrester, makes the catch for out number 2. 2 up, 2 down in the 7th. And Brett Rogers will stand in. He's grounded to short and popped out to the shortstop. Brett, a redshirt freshman, and a pitch. Strike on the inside corner. This is the deepest Soto has gone in a game this season. The pitch misses outside, 1-1. His previous high as far as innings pitched was 5. Back in March against Portland. Ground ball through a base hit to right field. So Rogers touches Soto for a 2-out single. Third hit given up by the right-hander. And with 2 outs, the batter will be Hayden Miller. Miller's home run in the 3rd inning, the only run for the Raiders so far. Now time is called. We'll have a visit to the mound. Their bullpen is enclosed down the left field line, and I have not been able to see if any stirring is going on down there. Now there's a little movement going on, but nobody seems to be throwing at the moment. I think the head coach out there, Jake Angier, is just reminding Soto that Miller hit a long home run in the 3rd inning, and whatever you throw him, don't throw it again. So 2 outs, a runner at first. Hayden Miller, home run in the 3rd, grounded out in the 5th. Righty-righty matchup. And Soto almost forgot that he had a runner on base. We've had so few. He started to go to the full windup and stopped just at the last minute. First pitch is outside, ball 1 to Miller. Brett Rogers, the runner at first. There are 2 outs here in the inning. And the pitch. Swung on and missed. 1 ball, 1 strike. He went fishing for an outside pitch that more than likely was not in the strike zone. 1-1. Strike 2 called. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Right-hander comes set. And the pitch. Struck him out swinging. That is all in the 7th. No runs, a hit, 1 left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It is New Mexico State 5, Middle Tennessee 1. You're on the Blue Raider Network from Ben Wagner.
Not feeling well and need to see a doctor? Find the care you need now at Ascension St. Thomas. We're here with 24/7 ER care, same-day care, and walk-in urgent care for broken bones, sprains, allergies, sore throats, and more. Visit ascension.org/St. Thomas Care to get the right care at the right place at the right time. Serving Middle Tennessee State University, Murfreesboro, and surrounding communities.
Hey Blue Raider fans, this is Brad Hopkins with Exit Realty Bob Lamb & Associates. Winning in real estate is a lot like football. Good coaching and recruiting a great team are the keys. I put together a team of lenders, inspectors, and home professionals to help you succeed. Let me coach you through this process and make sure you come out a winner. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or invest, I am here to help you win. Visit BradHopkinsHomes.com or call 615-556-9239 to find out more.
Rutherford County's MTSU station, News Radio WGNS.
And we go to the home half of the 7th inning with New Mexico State in control here, 5-1. Lightning's Locker Room, powered by Textbook Brokers, is the place to get your Blue Raider gear. See the selection online at mtsugear.com or come by their Greenland Drive location. Lightning's Locker Room, the official game day provider, powered by Textbook Brokers. For the Aggies in the 7th inning, it'll be Campbell to lead it off. Has a double, has grounded out, and has walked. Ollie Aikens, starting his 3rd inning of work, delivers a strike on the first pitch. And delivers a breaking ball that Campbell pops up, and that one's going to drift over on top of the Blue Raider dugout. So it's strike 2 to Campbell. Campbell's double in the first inning put the first run on the board for New Mexico State. They scored 3, all unearned, in that first inning. Pitch misses for ball 1. 1-2. Aikens delivers, and a swing and a foul out of play. The count will hold at a ball and 2 strikes. Two teams continue the weekend series tomorrow afternoon, 5 o'clock Murfreesboro time. The pitch. Swung on and missed, and that is strike 3. That is a first division strikeout for Ollie Aikens, his 2nd of the game. And with 1 out, the batter is Boston Vest. Their 3rd baseman is flied out, struck out, and walked. Vest takes a strike, caught the inside corner. No balls, 1 strike. Time to break out my today in history notes. Maybe that will change our luck. There's a foul out of play. It's 0-2. Here's Aikens' pitch high. In 1904, New York Yankee pitcher Jack Cheesebro recorded the first of his 41 victories on the season. An American League record that still stands. You won't find many pitchers that could win 41 games in 2 years, much less one. There's a pitch low. 2-2 now to Vest. There's strike three called. Back-to-back strikeouts for Ollie Akins here in the 7th. Another first division strikeout. Here's one that all of you will remember. 1976, on the 25th of April, Chicago Cubs center fielder Rick Monday rescued the American flag from 2 trespassers who tried to set it on fire in the outfield at Dodger Stadium. Happened in the 4th inning of the game, and that is a very famous and well-recorded moment in big league baseball. This date in 1976. Here's a pitch to Horvat, ball 1, followed up with a strike by Ollie Akins, 1-1. 2 outs in the 7th. Akins has gotten the first 2 batters on strikeouts. There's a swing and a tap foul down the third base side, 1-2. I wonder if the batters are having as hard a time seeing that baseball as I am. They're a little bit closer to it than I am up here. 1-2 the count. Lights are starting to take effect here. Here's the 1-2. Swung on, hit in the air. That was going to be foul and out of play. 5-1, New Mexico State leading, and they are batting in the bottom of the 7th inning. Raiders have 2 more shots at them in the 8th and 9th. And the pitch. Swung on. That one is hit foul down the left side, out of play. Got a ball and 2 strikes to Horvat. Ollie's pitch, low, ball 2. 2-2. Bases empty, 2 outs, 2-2 on the batter. And the pitch. Outside, ball 3. That one got away and went all the way to the backstop. 3-2. We're just a few miles from the White Sands testing area in New Mexico, which is one of their leading tourist attractions. There's a ball hit to left field and deep. I don't think the park's going to hold it. That is out of the ballpark. Well, after Akins struck out the first 2 batters, worked the count to 3-2 on Horvat, and that is his first home run of the season. In his second year with this program, Horvat clears the left field wall. It's only the second hit, second run allowed by Akins, so it's now a 6-1 game. Solo home run for Gianni Horvat. The batter is Woodcock, the catcher. Akins with the pitch, swing and a miss. Went after a big breaking curveball, didn't get it. 1 strike. 6-1, New Mexico State. And the pitch. A little ball hit off the handle. Tough chance for Wolf, but he makes it and gets the out at first. That is all in the 7th. Solo home run for Horvat. 1 run, 1 hit, and nobody left. So we have completed 7. It is New Mexico State 6, Middle Tennessee 1. You're listening to Blue Raider Baseball from Van Wagner.
Pepsi Zero Sugar has taken its flavor to the next level. A Zero Sugar Cola has never tasted this good. But we don't expect you to take our word for it, so we're putting it to the test, starting with me. My mouth is watering already, so I think we can skip the drum roll and get right to the main event. Cue the fireworks. We have an official best Zero Sugar ever. It's delicious, it's refreshing, and it's so good you'll need to try it for yourself. Trust me. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Zero never tasted so good. That's what I like.
When the arena lights dim for a concert, or when the crowd becomes one at a big game, you can almost feel like you're the biggest fan. But who's your biggest fan? It's the person that will get you home safely after a night of drinking. It's the person who looks out for your life to make sure you leave the stadium with someone sober. This could be a designated driver or someone who offers to get you a ride share. Because in Tennessee, fans don't let fans drive drunk. Brought to you by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office, a division of the Tennessee Department of Safety and Homeland Security.
The Blue Raiders play here. News Radio WGNS.
As we go to the 8th inning, we do have a pitching change for New Mexico State as the starter, Saul Soto, is lifted after 7 innings. He allowed just 1 run on 3 hits. Walked 1, struck out 4, and in will be Hazen Wright, making his 13th appearance. 2.70 earned run average with no record, 16 2/3 innings. He's allowed 10 hits, 6 runs, 5 earned runs, 11 walks, 22 strikeouts. Opponents hitting 189 against this right-hander, Hazen Wright. And we also have a change at second base for the Aggies. Number 4, we'll get that for you. Sheehan O'Connor now playing second base here in the top of the 8th. So he will be in for Horvat, who hit the home run. So here is Cooper Clapp to lead off the 9th inning against the new pitcher Wright. And his first pitch is outside for ball 1. Wright, 6'3" freshman from Carlsbad, New Mexico. Pitch goes low, ball 2. 2-0 to Clapp. Cooper's fouled out and struck out. 0 for 2. Strike called at the knees, 2-1. Ball 3 is high, 3 balls and a strike. Heston Snyder waiting to hit next. 6-1, New Mexico State leading. We're in the 8th inning. Clapp swings and fouls this one out of play, and the count goes 3-2. Right with a pitch, and that's high, ball 4, and he walks Clapp, the leadoff batter in the 8th. Wright is a right-hander like Soto was, and is almost as big. Snyder has a double in 3 trips, one of only 3 hits the Raiders have in this game. Pitch is a strike call to Snyder. Take it all away, 0-1. swing and a foul out of play, and it's 0-2. Ground ball to second, double play ball. Out at second, safe at first. Hard to double up Eston Snyder. He beat the throw to first. So it'll be a fielder's choice. Clapp retired on the force play at second. 4-1 out. 1 out, runner at first. Here's Badalak, has a single in 3 trips. Off-speed pitch in for strike 1. Bob Dolan would be the next hitter. That hit that dirt in front of home plate and bounced up. 1 ball, 1 strike. It's a good stop by the catcher, Woodcock. 1-1 the count. Strike call, 1-2. Snyder, the runner at first. 1 out, the pitch. Swung on and missed, and Badalak down on strikes. 4 out, number 2. Here's Von Dolan. He struck out twice, first 2 at bats, and then sent the left fielder deep for a long fly ball that was caught in the 6th inning. So he's 0 for 3, looking for his first hit. And right with the pitch, swung on, fouled out of play. Strike 1 to Von Dolan. Tyler Minnick scheduled to hit next. Just missed the knees for a ball. Pretty good looking pitch. 1-1 to Von Dolan. Little chopper hit to short, and the shortstop and third baseman collide. So the Raiders will have runners at first and second. We'll have to see how they score that. I think both of those kids are okay. The third baseman and shortstop collided. They're going to give him an infield hit on that. So first and second with 2 outs for Minnick. Snyder at second, Von Dolan at first. And the pitch, high over his head, ducked under, ball 1. Right in his first inning after replacing the starter Soto. Ball down low, 2-0. I think they must be finished over across the way. And softball. Here's the pitch. That's a strike at the knees. 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a foul straight back, 2-2. Minnick hit a deep fly ball in the second inning that the left fielder caught right at the top of the left field wall. He walked in the 4th and then popped out in the 6th. Pitch is outside, ball 3. 3-2 with 2 outs. The runners will be moving. Snyder at second, Von Dolan at first. Runners break. The pitch is high, ball 4, and the Raiders have loaded the bases in the 8th. Snyder to third, Von Dolan to second, Minnick to first. 2 walks in the inning for Wright, and now the batter will be Keaton Ray. He has grounded out twice and been hit by a pitch. So Keaton will bat with the bases loaded and 2 outs here in the 8th inning, and the Raiders trailing 6-1. And the pitch. It's high for ball 1. Right-hander deals a strike. 1-1. Bases loaded, 2 outs. And the pitch. High outside, ball 2. Two balls and a strike to Ray. Outfield fairly deep, straight away. Ground ball to second, 1 big hop. And that will end the 8th inning. Ray grounds out, second to first. That is all in the 8th. No runs, 1 hit, 3 left. And we'll go to the bottom of the 8th inning. New Mexico State 6, Middle Tennessee 1. You're on the Blue Raider Network from Van Wagner.
Hey Blue Raider fans, we know life comes at you fast, but with the right insurance, you'll always be covered. Whether it's home, auto, or life insurance, your local State Farm agent, Trevor Haggard, former MTSU baseball player, is here to help you protect what matters most. Give him a call at 615-203-5522 and find the right plan for you. Like a good neighbor, State Farm and Trevor Haggard are here to help. 615-203-5522.
This is Chip Walters, and I'm honored to be your 2024 MTAR Realtor of the Year. I'm with Exit Realty Bob Lamb & Associates, and like many of you, I've seen the real estate market shift and change. People often ask, Chip, what's really going on? Well, that's a great question, and I believe in answering with solid, factual data. So let's cut through some of the noise. I invite you to reach out. Let's have a conversation about your real estate goals and the current market trends in your neighborhood. You can find all my contact information at choosechip.net.
WGNS, the flagship station for Blue Raider sports.
Raiders make a pitching change as we go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Right-hander Landon Birch is in, replacing Ollie Aikens. He will face the 8, 9, and leadoff batters. Final from softball, New Mexico State with a walk-off win over the Lady Raiders, 5-4. So here's Birch with the first pitch to Rogers, and it's outside for ball 1. Ollie Aikens goes 3 innings, allows 2 runs, both earned on 2 hits, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts. Birch with a pitch. Ball 2 is outside, 2-0. Raiders scored in the 3rd inning on a solo home run by Hayden Miller. And that's been the extent of it. Pitch is swung on, hit in the air. And out in center field, Eston Snyder will get under it and make the catch for out number 1. 1 out, the batter will be Corbett, the right fielder. So the Lady Raiders, who had an early 3-0 lead, take a 5-4 loss in the first game of their series with the New Mexico State softball team. The pitch is high to Corbett, ball 1. So they will now go to 10-12 in the conference, 23-25 overall. Pitch to the plate, outside, ball 2. 2-0 to Corbett. Corbett has 2 singles and 3 trips, and he has scored a run. Birch with a pitch, and that's fouled out of play. 2 balls and a strike. Right-hander winds and fires high, ball 3. 3-1. Count to Corbett. Birch, the 3rd pitcher used by the Raiders tonight, delivers a 3-1, strike 2 called. Corbett, fooled by that pitch, was jumping out of the box like it was going to hit him. So now 3-2. And ball 4 is low. So that is the 5th walk given up by the Raiders in this game. And with 1 out and a runner at first, batter is Forrester, and haven't gotten this young man out all night. By the way, 2 of those 5 walks have scored for the Aggies. Switch hitter batting left-handed. That pitch hits the plate. The runner goes. Late throw from Minnick, and he's out at second. So Minnick guns him down. Wolf with the cover and the tag. That'll be the 2nd out. Score that 2-6. That one either hit in the turf or on the plate and bounced, but Minnick was quick to catch it, and the runner made a late decision to run. He was thrown out. And that pitch hit him. So Forrester's been on base all 5 times he's been to the plate. Two outs and a runner at first. Here's Solorzano. Well, I don't guess that pitch did hit him. He's back in the box. Swings at this pitch and fouls it off. That's why I use a pencil with an eraser. Count will go to 2-1 on Forrester. Landon Birch with the pitch. That one is hit foul down the right side and will go out of play. 2-2. The 2-2 pitch, low and inside, ball 3. Forster's a native of Sacramento. He's one of the transfers from Oregon State. Three balls, 2 strikes. And ball 4 is outside. So he has reached all 5 times. 2 of those have been walks. 2 walks in the inning. And the batter is Sorlizano. I had him coming up a moment ago, but Forster had not finished. A single in 4 trips for this right-handed hitter. The native of Las Cruces, second year. Started 29 games for them last year, but was injured and missed the second half of the season. He hit over 300 when he was healthy, 327. He made the all-freshman team in Conference USA. Runner goes, and the pitch is low, and it couldn't come up with it. So the runner, Forster, steals second, his second stolen base of the game, and 14th of the season. 1 ball, no strikes. And now a balk has been called, which will move Forster to third. They've got 2-0 on the scoreboard. I guess that's the count. I thought a balk was a no pitch, but maybe not. Now they changed it. 1-0 the count. Runner at third, 2 outs. And Birch with the pitch, low and outside. 2-0. Pitch is swung on, hit in the air into right field. Rogers is there, and he will make the grab for out number 3. So that's all in the 8th. No runs, no hits, and 1 left. We will go to the 9th. Last chance for the Raiders, who trail in this game 6-1. The Raiders will have Wolf, Rogers, and Miller scheduled to hit in the 9th inning. You're listening to Middle Tennessee Baseball from Ben Wagner.
Will Fraley, attorney at law, has experience you can count on. Former Blue Raider baseball player and MTSU alum Will Fraley serves Murfreesboro and the surrounding communities. Put a strong and experienced legal fighter on your case. Give Will Fraley a call and he can handle all of your legal matters, including criminal and domestic or family law. Visit willfraleylaw.com or call 615-410-7290.
Today's game is brought to you in part by proud partners of Blue Raider Athletics, Grannis & Associates, certified public accountants. They provide a full range of tax preparation, accounting, and bookkeeping services for both business and individual needs. That's Grannis & Associates. Give them a call at 615-895-1040 or visit Grannis & Associates online at gcpas.com.
You're listening to MTSU Sports on WGNS.
We have a new pitcher on for New Mexico State in the 9th inning. Dylan Weekly, 6'4", a freshman from Queen Creek, Arizona. So the other relief pitcher that they used was also a freshman. That was Wright. He pitched 1 inning. Had a strikeout and a couple of walks, no hits. So Weekly is the pitcher. 14th appearance, no record, 5.89 earned run average, 18 and a third innings, has given up 20 hits, 12 runs all earned, 12 walks, 17 strikeouts, has given up 4 home runs. Opponents hitting .270 against this right-hander, Dylan Weekly. He'll face Matt Wolf to lead off in the 9th. The first pitch low and outside to Wolf for ball 1. Three unearned runs in the first inning, and it's held up for New Mexico State. Wolf takes the strike, 1-1. Broken bat, diving shortstop cannot come up with it, and it's into center field for a base hit. You don't see many broken bats with the metal bats that they use in college, but that one looked like it came apart. So Wolf is at first base with a base hit, and the batter is Brett Rogers. Singled his last time up. He's 1 for 3. Third pitcher of the game, Weekly, delivers strike 1. No balls, 1 strike to Rogers. Swung on, hit in the air into shallow right field, caught by the shortstop, and he tried to double Wolf on off first. Man just got back in time. 1 out in the 9th. The batter is Hayden Miller, has a home run and 3 trips. The only run for the Raiders tonight. It was his 9th of the season. Right-hander delivers way outside, ball 1. FIU beat Western Kentucky tonight down in Miami 3-1. Pitch is high. 2 balls, no strikes to Miller. Kennesaw came back to beat Liberty. And a pitch. That one missed for ball 3. 3-0. And ball 4 is high. Raiders have had some base runners the last couple of innings, but they may have started too late. It's the 4th walk. And it will be Kenny McKinley to hit for Clapp here in the 9th. So Kenny will stand in there from the right side. Cooper had been 0 for 2 with a walk. Takes the first pitch, a fastball strike. Kenny hitting .221, but he does have 7 home runs. There's a pitch low, and it's 1-1. Eston Snyder would be next. Dylan Weekly, the third pitcher used by the Aggies tonight. Starter Soto went 7 very good innings. Pitch is swung on and missed. 1-2. Runners first and second, 1 out. The pitch. And foul tipped it. That would hit the catcher in a bad spot. Count will hold at a ball and 2 strikes. Home plate umpire will give Woodcock a little time to recover. McKinley steps back in there. Just got a piece of that one. Long look by the pitcher, and the pitch to the plate is swung on, fouled out of play. Count will hold at 1-2. Chandler Alderman's scheduled to pitch for the Raiders tomorrow against Jack Turner for New Mexico State. A swing and a miss, strike 3, and McKinley down on strikes for out number 2. The Raiders down to their last out. Eston Snyder, who has a double tonight, 1 out of 4. Pitch is in for a strike, 0-1. Runners first and second, 2 outs. Swung on, foul out of play, and it's 0-2, and the Raiders down to their final strike with 2 outs in the 9th inning and 2 strikes to Eston Snyder. Pitch is outside, and the count will go to 1-2. Swinging a foul over by the Blue Raider on deck circle. Count holds at a ball and 2 strikes. Weekly comes set, and the pitch. Struck him out swinging. They will have to throw him out. The throw to first is in time, and that's all for the Raiders. Strikeout for Weekly, and in the inning, no runs, 1 hit, 2 left. New Mexico State wins by a score of 6-1. They improved their overall record to 20-22, now 8-8 in conference play. The Raiders dropped to 19-23, now 4-12 in Sun Belt Conference play. Our postgame show comes your way next. I invite you to stay tuned for that. We'll take a 2-minute break, and then we'll be back with more on the Blue Raider Network from Van Wagner.
Not feeling well and need to see a doctor? Find the care you need now at Ascension St. Thomas. We're here with 24/7 ER care, same-day care, and walk-in urgent care for broken bones, sprains, allergies, sore throats, and more. Visit ascension.org/St. Thomas Care to get the right care at the right place at the right time. Serving Middle Tennessee State University, Murfreesboro, and surrounding communities.
Pepsi Zero Sugar has taken its flavor to the next level. A Zero Sugar Cola has never tasted this good. But we don't expect you to take our word for it, so we're putting it to the test, starting with me. My mouth is watering already, so I think we can skip the drum roll and get right to the main event. Cue the fireworks. We have an official best Zero Sugar ever. It's delicious, it's refreshing, and it's so good you'll need to try it for yourself. Trust me. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Zero never tasted so good. That's what I like.
The Blue Raiders are winners in the classroom, on the field, and the courts. Richard Lewis here. I want you to win in real estate also. Buying, selling, auction here in Tennessee, or along the Gulf Coast, a second home, or investing. Give me a call to help start that winning process. 615-319-9981. Oh, I'm never too busy for your referrals. Richard Lewis, Exit Realty, Bob Lamb & Associates.
Las Casas Drugs is a proud sponsor of Blue Raider Athletics, located at 4702 Las Casas Pike, just minutes from Murfreesboro. Las Casas Drugs strives to provide all of your pharmaceutical needs in that hometown atmosphere you deserve. Family-owned and operated, Las Casas Drugs offers free delivery, immunizations, drive-through window, gift shop, merchandise, and medication management programs. Come by and see how we can make a difference. And go Blue Raiders!
Today's game is in the books, and it's time to recap the action in the Blue Raider postgame show. Today's broadcast on the Blue Raider Network has been brought to you in part by Will Fraley, attorney at law, and by Exit Realty Bob Lamb & Associates and agents Brad Hopkins, Richard Lewis, Tim Page, and Chip Walters. Let's head to the ballpark for today's Blue Raider postgame show.
All right, thanks, and welcome back to our postgame show. New Mexico State claims the first of the three-game series here in Las Cruces by a score of 6-1 as they get on top with 3 unearned runs in the very first inning, and then they expand their lead from there. Got another run in the second to make it 4-0. Hayden Miller got the Raiders on the board with a solo home run in the third. That made the score 4-1, but New Mexico State added on a run in the sixth inning and one more in the seventh to win it by a score of 6-1. For the Aggies, 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors, and they strand 8 runners. And for the Blue Raiders, 1 run, 6 hits, 2 errors, and they strand 9. And the first of those 2 errors was the big error because it gave New Mexico State a chance to score 3 runs in the first inning. Should have been a 1-2-3 inning. Error on a ground ball, and then it went on from there. So for the Raiders, they dropped to 4-12 in the conference. They badly need conference wins if they're going to make the postseason tournament. They know that, but it was not to happen tonight. So the only run for the Raiders, Hayden Miller's 9th home run of the season, came with nobody on in the third inning. Pitching-wise for the Raiders, Colin Kerrigan deserved better. Pitched 4 full innings, gave up 4 runs, but only 1 earned run, 7 hits, walked 2, struck out 2. Ollie Aikens pitched 3 innings, gave up 2 runs and 2 hits. Both the runs were earned, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts, and Landon Birch pitched the final inning, walking 2 in the inning, but getting out of there with no runs. For New Mexico State, Saul Soto, the starter, goes 7 innings, allows 4 hits, 1 run earned, walks 1, strikes out 5. Hazen Wright pitches a scoreless inning, gives up 1 hit, as does Dylan Weekly, as the 2 freshmen close it out for New Mexico State. Hitting-wise, the Raiders had no one with more than 1 hit, total of only 6 in the game. New Mexico State had Forrester, who was on base all 5 times tonight, 2 hits, 2 walks, and he was the player safe on that error that started the ball rolling in the first inning. And 2 hits for Horvat, and the second of his 2 hits was a solo home run in the 7th inning. The time of the game was 2 hours 35 minutes. Announced attendance 532, and the Raiders fall by a score of 6-1. Coach Myers is still with his team out in the outfield. So we will take a 1 minute break. 1 minute, Jackson, and then we'll be back to throw it down on the field for the post-game interview. Back in 1 minute on the Blue Raider Network from Van Wagner.
At State Farm, when home and auto work as a team, you score and save money. I'm State Farm agent Andy Wama. Give me a call at 615-890-0850 and let's work together to win big by saving money on home and auto. With the service you get from State Farm, you might think our car insurance costs more. I'm State Farm agent Andy Wama. Give me a call at 615-890-0850 and let me show you with discounts up to 40%. You may find it even costs less.
Middle Tennessee Electric proudly supports the MTSU Blue Raiders, and we're proud to power the scoreboard lights at Reese Smith Junior Field. When it comes to the electric service in the community, you can always trust MTE to do what's best for our members. We serve by providing affordable, reliable, safe electricity and outstanding member service. Here at MTE, we serve to make life better for our members and their communities. Visit www.mtemc.com to learn more. And that scoreboard, light it up, Blue Raiders.
The Blue Raiders are on News Radio WGNS.
Welcome back into our post-game show. The Raiders fall 6-1 in the first game of this series to Mexico State. A couple of updates on Conference USA scores. Kennesaw State defeated Liberty 10-9. Florida International over Western Kentucky 3-1. And let's see, we did have another update. Jacksonville State, Sam Houston. Jacksonville State leading 8-0 in the fourth inning. That game was delayed by weather. And in the 10th inning, Dallas Baptist and La Tech are tied at 11-11. So here, New Mexico State wins by a score of 6-1. And we're going to take it down on the field. Jace is down there with Coach Myers.
All right, Coach, just your initial thoughts on tonight's game.
It's frustrating. Their guy did a really good job. They're trying to make some moves out of their bullpen to get their rotation solidified. So they took one of their better relievers, and we weren't able to do enough damage with them today. Tip your hat to Soto. He did a really nice job. We gave him a couple runs early, and that's all he needed. And he got deep into the game. We just had a couple opportunities we couldn't cash in. It's got to be a little bit better all the way around tomorrow if we're going to have a chance to get back in this.
All right, thank you, Coach.
All right.
And that was Coach Myers with Jay Standridge down on the field as the Raiders fall by a score of 6-1 to New Mexico State. We'll do it all over again tomorrow beginning at 5 o'clock Murfreesboro time. We'll be on the air with our pregame show at 4:45 tomorrow. Thanks so much for listening. Got a late text from Tony Kestner. He was listening down in Florida. And to those of you back home, wish we had better news. We'll hope for better results tomorrow. Until then, Dick Plummer from Las Cruces, and wishing you a good evening from the ballpark.
Thanks for listening to today's Middle Tennessee State University baseball game. Today's game has been produced by Van Wagner College through the facilities of WGNS Radio. The content of today's game is owned by Van Wagner College and the Blue Raider Network and may not be reproduced without express written permission of Middle Tennessee State University and Van Wagner College. Be sure to join us next time for more Middle Tennessee baseball here on the Blue Raider Network.